We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Wolverines will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge right here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll leave it with him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd down play from the gun. He holds one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody to dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Got his man. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
He's got to have good ball. On offense. For football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got a little space. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Release to the back.
Come on, intercept that shit, man. Come on, y'all.
Those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's what those coaches come back to talk about. Say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, but couldn't do it.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense. Knocking that ball down. It looked like it had a chance to be good.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their ribcage, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, SMU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get it run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him.
Oh, y'all.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play in the end zone just like that. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
It is hot.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite.
Okay.
He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
You want some?
A selfie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical
On the blue team.
defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines decide to punt it
Yep,
away.
trying to take them down.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
They okay.
Makes the catch at the 35. He gets a block. Hits him with a stiff arm. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing
Huh?
corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to...
Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They'll try the run. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game.
Oh,
That
breathe.
did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air on 2nd down. Unleashes one deep. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line.
Well, we know this this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Page. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Snags it quickly on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll give it to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Lost to fire on second down. Got him downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim.
Yeah, here come the run. Here come the run.
Guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They could complete this probably with their eyes closed if they ran this route so many times together.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, SMU. And they turn it into a defensive score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense. You study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it on the 45.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Shem back there would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as the defense makes a third down stop. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down. That was a good tackle.
Fucking goal line defense, you run the ball down. That's crazy. You ain't goal line.
Boy, did he just scorch that defense.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Washington State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Cook.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
The Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quickly to the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense. Throw him the ball.
Makes the grab down the left side. Hits the crease. Touchdown Mustangs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for room. It's Payne. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is really struggling, and I think they're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
That's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They're working that left side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. It's Bond. There he goes.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything way down the field. Just take the easy throw on it.
The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DB's doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive line running up for him.
And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got room at the 35. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play can be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, Michigan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It has been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Pitch and catch. He's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Got a man in the middle. And he slipped through. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Start starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly complete. Gets out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Bond. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Backed up now here, second and long. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Grab near the sticks. It's Payne. Turning it on. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. They'll immediately call timeout.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw time running short in the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Michigan offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything it just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
I'll tell you what, they're down. They're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult him some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been a problem.
Leaves him with the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders here to make the stop. The Wolverines come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Keeps it on the bootleg. Forced out of the pocket. Fires a move. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
They were probably thinking 4-down territory with a third and short. The quarterback is licking his chopstick, and there's no way the defense is going to be thinking, I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the...
Gets loose in the middle. Touchdown, SMU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by a field goal over UAB. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Unloads to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
So this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever.
Way to fuck Michigan up, you know?
When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Keep your unit on the field. This defense will be on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. One good way, maybe, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back in the game.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get a ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nicholson. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job by the defense staying clean to get him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sight. Nice job by the D.
Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Payne. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
After your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create.
I knew a screen was coming. I knew it. I knew you was about to run a screen. Oh, hey.
To make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Short hands, it's Page. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd, and desperately needing to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Jumping gun just a bit. We've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, job by the defense. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him, but weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Sends it back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle. Let's go. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles are such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort in the last drive.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on third downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Nicholson. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets him on the ground.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quickly out to the tight end. He will get there and bring up fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Oh, a lot of space. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and then got it first and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
This time he's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to. Obviously, I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sounded open, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. Touchdown, Wolverine! The offense puts up 6 with that dip for the end zone.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Prime play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You run the clock, you run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it safe and conservative. Or you can just rub it in your face, eat that. I don't like the other approach.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The corners are walked up tight. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. Under fire. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
The big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. That's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you. But you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got his man, makes the grab. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a hit. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line
looking for the end zone. And an incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half. So here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, SMU! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This whole crowd starting offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 30 over USF. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one, Kevin? We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So here comes the Michigan offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Down to the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. This offense has it with a really good field position. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility with a guy in that slot position.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That defender just laid the wood. As soon as that guy caught the ball, there he was. Bam! Clean hit for a minimal gain.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to attack one more onto that lead.
Yeah.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Page. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Nicholson. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They're going to ride this running back.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And they can't quite make the connection on the pass on the left side.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
There he goes. Smashes ahead. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed him.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Nicholson. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. And they'll take a knee on 4th down, happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments.
This is so good. This energy drink is amazing.